Hello everyone, my name is Madeline Foster and I will be talking about trends in early childhood education. So the first one is social emotional learning. This trend is found in a lot of classrooms. Social emotional learning is a trend found within early education. It is a process where students apply skills to manage their emotions. This helps with self-management and relationship skills. So, some models of education. The first one is STEM, an educational approach to allow students to understand the world around them with science worked into plans. And then STEAM is an educational approach that builds STEM models by working art into what they learn. This helps students with creativity. Virtual learning. This is where you use online tools in the classroom to help in educational ways. So I will get more into this. So, virtual learning. Each year, technology makes its way into classrooms more. COVID changed the way people act with technology. Students need a way to learn at home, and some people don't have access to technology at home. School-wide initiatives. These are effects applied across schools to improve social, academic, and all other outcomes for students. This trend is where schools use different tools for teaching and learning. A good example of this is smart boards. So smart boards have been around for a long time. They've been using them for a long time. I think they probably started using them more since COVID year, so 2020, but they've always used them, I think. So play in the classroom. Learning through play in the classroom is important, especially for young children. It allows them to process their emotions. Some students may get frustrated, so it teaches them to share and play with others. So play in the classroom is an important trend for young students. Another important trend is recess. Recess can help kids with physical activity, and it can make learning in the classroom easier. Recess gives both the teacher and the student a break from being in the classroom. So no matter how old you are, you're always going to want a break from whatever you're doing. That's why adults get lunch breaks and just breaks in general, because we all need a mental break from whatever we are doing. Technology tools. With technology tools, teachers can use many tools to do many different things in the classroom. By using a smart board, the class can be looking at the same thing, and this can make learning easier. So instead of a teacher having to pass out papers and then go around making sure everybody's caught up, or everybody using like their own computer, and then the teacher still has to walk around, make sure everybody's on the right thing, whatever they're looking at. Instead, they just use smartboards, so you know that every student is caught up and looking at the same thing. A technology tool that can help teachers communicate is Google Classroom. This is an app or website that allows teachers to post an assignment, communicate, and send announcements out. This can make teaching and learning easier because you can get on it no matter where you are. So Google Classroom, I think, has been around for a while. I hadn't heard of it, I don't think, since until 2020. But I used it a lot in high school. My teachers used it anyway. So if you're going to be a teacher, I don't know if it's going to be very helpful for younger students, but I think definitely with the older students, it is very helpful. So video conferencing tools. This includes an app called Zoom. Zoom makes calls very easy, and it is kind of like FaceTime. Zoom may be used for virtual parent-teacher conferences and learning sessions. Zoom allows for face-to-face communication like you were in person. So like I said, instead of having to have the parent come to you, or you guys meet up or anything like that, instead, you can use Zoom, which is just like you're sitting in person. It's very cool. Educational apps. There are many educational apps that exist that can help teach kids. They can be used for learning, and they uphold Christian worldview. There are even Bible apps that can teach kids a lot. They can even have interactive Bible stories. Okay, and then these are some references that I used. They were very helpful. I won't get too much into those, but I hope you guys found this video interesting or learned something. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.